Welcome to the Eclectic Thrifter and Crafter, where we thrift and craft with purpose. It's Tea Tuesday on a Wednesday. Hello. Well, I'm a day late for tea, but we'll have a nice Tea Tuesday on this Wednesday. This is a jewelry jar. It was $8.99. Let's see if it's worthwhile. I am very skeptical about jewelry jars. This is my first one for a video. I've done one jewelry jar before, and to be truthful, it was very disappointing. But I thought I would do it again and do it on video, and let's see if there was anything particularly fun or interesting or worthwhile in this jar. If all else fails, we can sell some of this at the yard sale on Saturday. So we have that large beaded necklace. I can ask $1 for that at the yard sale. But it looks to me like this jar is really just a tangled bunch of earrings. And there's not really anything that I saw specifically of the earrings that I would use parts for any reason. There's a little shell butterfly, and I didn't quite get it in the picture. I do apologize for that. But that is a vintage little pin. What else do we have? Just some random earrings. I can probably use that medallion like in the build for a ceiling light. Just random plastic beads. It's a very tangled mess. And there is a little Roadrunner pin. It's a little vintage pin. There's a little June bug pin. I can put those on cards for $1. It looks like there are several pairs of earrings, which is good, but a lot of them appear to be crafted earrings and nothing particularly special or fancy. So I suspect what this jar were things that had been on the rack for a long time at the thrift store. And to change things out, they just bundled them together and put them in a jewelry jar. Which is fine if someone is looking for parts for crafts and beads and things like that. But I don't use that many beads. I do have a large collection in a bead box for doing some embroidery projects and things like that, but I don't do any beading. There's a little golfing pin. Now I think I can use these little tassels in an upcoming project because they are just the right color of coral, and I might be able to use those beads in a project that I have planned. And everything's very tangled. Let's jump forward a little bit and get this mess out of the way, and we can look and see what's in the rest of the jar. Now we have a little necklace. That is for holding the top of a sweater together. There's another dangly earring, nothing special. That is abalone. There are some abalone beads on that. I will probably glean the abalone beads off of there, because they are very pretty. A little earring, just a cheap dime store necklace, nothing special. We'll just bag that up for the yard sale. There's a little vintage pin. I'll use that in the brooch project. We'll set that aside. I won't keep all of the pins, just a select few. Let's get this tangled mess out. There's a homemade necklace. There is nothing particularly special in this jewelry jar, as you can see. It's just really a bunch of drag that they have put together and put in a jewelry jar. Even the little vintage pins, they are nothing terribly special. So if you're into a jewelry jar looking for beads or jewelry parts, you know, I think it's perfect for you, but I think in a smaller town, they go through that jewelry with a fine-tooth comb and pull out any gold or anything that even looks like it has potential value. So I wouldn't do this again. It's not something I will ever do again. If you do enjoy a good jewelry jar search, I would check out the channel Thelma's Thrift. She seems to be a very lovely lady, and she's very knowledgeable and knows exactly what she's looking for. I think she lives in a larger town, so it's more likely that when she buys her jewelry jars, she has more of an opportunity to get a very eclectic assortment, and she finds some really wonderful things. So remember the channel Thelma's Thrift and check her out. I think you'll really have a good time. We're down to the last of it. And I think really that's about it. Well, that is it for today. It was not much of a jewelry jar. I'm not impressed. I have been disappointed twice. So I don't think for myself I'm going to do this again. I think I'm going to stick with what I know, and that's just plain thrifting. And if I find a brooch that I can use for a project, that's the only jewelry I'm going to buy. But I'm not going to be out there looking for treasure or gold or pearls or diamonds because I think where I live, everything is really gone through very thoroughly, and they put that stuff online. So it's not going to be for me. But that was it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe. Share my thrifting and crafting channel with your thrifting and crafting friends, and help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. I welcome your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. Check us out on Instagram and tap that notification button for upcoming announcements of thrifts and crafts. But most of all, have a lovely, lovely day.